here. Nobody laughed, so I'm And, okay, so, in order to understand and really appreciate this, you're going to put your little imagination caps on. And we have been at a ladies' retreat for the last 2 days, okay? Woohoo, yeah, did you have a laugh? No, no hotel, no. Okay, and this is the final session. She's going to come out, and she's going to give us some beauty tips. Who does not like beauty tips?
I need some.
You need some? Okay, you are. Sit on the front pew. Okay, so let's give her a round of applause as she comes out.
I'm telling you, we have had a wonderful time since Friday afternoon, yesterday afternoon. Am I right? Did y'all have a good time? We have talked about some very rather heavy things. We've looked at the Bible and being forever feminine Christian women. And we looked at how we need to keep things neat, how we need to talk sweet, and how we need to behave discreet. Isn't that right? Now we've learned some really big lessons. But now it's time to kick up our heels a little bit. We're just going to have a little bit of fun. I've got a treat for you. We're going to talk about some beauty tips. I have a special helper. Abby Wright has been chosen. She was gracious enough out of y'all's little group of ladies. She's going to help me quite a lot. I appreciate you being here. You look so sweet and feminine. You just look so precious. Would you take my little hat? She's going to help me get situated here as we talk about some tips about accessorizing and doing our hair, keeping our skin young and beautiful, and some makeup application tips. That's not it. I need to put on my smock because we're going to do some messy things, and I don't want to mess up my very beautiful dress. All right, I think I probably need to move my table closer. Thank you. And I'm going to get my sleeves on here. There's my right sleeve. Let me get on my left sleeve. Yes. Now I feel like I'm ready to go here. All right. The first thing we want to talk about is accessorizing. Now, there's something important you've got to remember about accessorizing. When you accessorize, it will help you to look feminine or frightening. We want to be feminine. Accessorizing and everything is keep it simple, sister. It's the KISS method. Now, we're going to take the scarf, and I'm going to show you several very simple ways to use this. Just throw it right over your shoulders and right over your head there. Ta-da! Now, you have just dressed up a very ordinary, everyday outfit. Now, let's say you want to get a little fancier. You could tie yourself a handy little knot. Pardon me, I just had a little muscle spasm in my hand. Better now. Or be complex or something, I don't know. And that's one way to just make it a little bit more fancy. Now, let's get a little more fancy yet, but keep it flowy and simple. We're going to go backwards over our shoulders, and then we're going to bring those ends around and right there in front. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that feminine? And you're done. You just dressed up a loop and put that over your head, and then get those ends through that loop. Somebody get me a be complex. And ta-da, you've got this little loop. We call this the loop swoop. Isn't that pretty? And now look at this. Scarves are so handy. You can wear them around your neck, or you can wear them in your hair. So I'm going to show you just a real handy way. If you're wearing your hair up, so you can just tie that right up on top of your head and pick your nose actually while you're doing that. Isn't that pretty? Throw those over your shoulder. You can let it hang low like a Continental bowl. So now, if you don't have scarves, but you like this scarf idea in your hair, and you don't necessarily want to invest in some pretty scarves, you can buy ready-made over to the right just a little bit. That's a ready-made scarf. Now, speaking of hair, let's go there. All right, girls? I'm going to tell you something. Now, this is spiritual. The Bible says a woman's hair is her glory. Do you know what that means? It means do something with that, Mom. Okay? So, one of the nicest things to do for your hair, get your real nice hairbrush. Okay? And you have heard this before, and it is the truth. You brush your hair 100 strokes every night, and you will be just gloriously covered in hair. A couple strokes right now. It's one enough pretty much, because you get the idea. Put that down. You get the idea. 100 strokes. Now, then you'll be carefree and tangle-free. The next thing to remember is curlers. Now, girls, you can do so much with curled hair. You get you some rollers. Now, there's all kinds of rollers. There's hard rollers, and there's steam rollers, hot rollers, and we're going to talk about these handy little sponge rollers. Let me hold this up. Take a look at that. That's a nice yellow one. That's a small size. Now, take a look at this other one. After I drop that, and over to my left, I get a hairbrush. I've got a pink one. And that's for more body. And now, the handy thing about these is that you can sleep on them. You sleep like a baby on sponge rollers. And you just roll it. Now, the key to doing this is getting a nice thin chunk of hair and going all the way to the end. And you just can roll it up. Put yourself in the eye. That felt good. You don't want to do it too tight because it hurts when you do. Get yourself all covered in these little rollers, and you go get to sleep, and you wake up in the morning, and when you take them out, you've got long hair, and just shake out, you're gloriously covered in hair, and it's rolled. Then you can also brush through it or pick through it. But one of the neatest things to do with curls is to put your hair up. Well, so you would want to maybe get a little tease, a little mess. What's another word for tease? A bump. A bump. Well, that's what that is. That's one of those bumps. You don't have to buy one of those fake bumps. I'm going to show you how to do this yourself. Okay. You start at the crown of your head with these little pokey things, and you just wrap that up and throw it forward. You're just going to wrap it up and then throw that forward and wrap yourself up some more because you need a nice bump that's going to stay. Wrap that up and throw it forward. And then wrap that up and throw it forward. And then I'm going to swing back. Not stab myself in the hip that right All right, now you're all pooped. And you didn't have to buy anything. You just did it yourself. Don't you feel feminine? And then you can get yourself some bobby pins. And I'm going to tell you one of the easiest, simplest, most feminine things to do with these pins. You can take the size of your hair and make this little roll back thing. So I'm going to start over here on the left, and I'm going to roll it back. And if you have all of your luscious curls, you'll have so much body and volume. Stick that in your hair or your ear. Get the other side. Make you a nice roll on the right side of your temple. The right side of where your eyeball starts. And get you some more pins and roll that just like you did on the other side. Well, then you can put on a ponytail. And you can have that up just a little bit, or you could do one of those things where you take that ponytail and you kind of half in and out. That's another one of those faces. Lord, that's kind of turning into sort of a seizure, really. Medical attention. All right, so then you have it up, and that's real pretty. Then now, how about accessorizing your hair, huh? Now, they make some real handy little flowers. Some of them kind of pop in, and these just poke in. Wherever you want those to go. Right? Isn't that pretty? Now, we've got even some white ones. And that looks nice. See? Isn't that pretty? Make you notice, girls. Everybody at church will be talking about you. Everywhere will be talking about you.
Oh my goodness.
Now, not only will people be noticing your hair as a feminine Christian woman, but people will also notice your skin. Diane, all right? right. There's no stopping it. I'm going to tell you, you can save some money because those models, they are lying through their airbrush teeth. They do not have that kind of skin. So they have your kind of skin. They don't have my kind of skin either. And so I'm going to tell you how to make some products yourself. Imagine saving money and having beautiful skin using products that you make yourself in your own kitchen. Isn't that right? So my helper Abby's going to take away my, she's going to take that down a little bit. And she's going to bring me over. What we're going to make, the first thing we're going to make is a cleanser that is also a mask. Now, antioxidants live in homemade plain yogurt. If you can't make it yourself, it's really simple, but if you can't do that, you can buy plain yourself, and that's just as good, almost. And then you use raw honey. And store-bought is just as good, almost. And you use some raw honey made by those little bees, especially if it's local. Oh, girls, your skin will be so beautiful. You just mix it up and spread it on your skin, rub it, and then put your plain yogurt. Abby, would you help me get this before it's on my head? Because I'm really going to need some protection here, and then I've got a question for you. I want to protect my hair because we're going to fellowship later, and I don't want to have stupid hair when we fellowship. Thank you. Oh, boy. Just wait. Your hair. All right. Oh, that's okay. That's my other eye. Good. Now, here's my question, honey. Is it just me, or are there blueberries in my plain homemade yogurt?
Well, you see, the preschoolers yesterday were going to do some arts and crafts. So the teachers mixed up this paste for them, and we got it mixed up with your paste for today. And we didn't want to stress you out about the show and everything, having to speak to the lady. So we just ran right down to the store as quick as could be, and they only had flavored yogurt. And you know how blueberries have those antioxidants and all that good stuff.
Right.
So we just thought that was the next best thing for you.
Bless your heart. I'm sure you're right. Now I'm not stressed. I'm just breaking out in hives. We'll just go with this blueberry yogurt and mix it with my raw honey. Is that mustard?
Another funny thing happened is yesterday morning, the ladies, you would really be surprised how many of them love honey with their tea.
Who doesn't?
And see, this one little girl, she just, bless her heart, went right into the kitchen to help get more, and she got into your raw honey. And, yeah, well, they put it in their tea. And so we just thought, today is the show, we didn't have time to go to the store again, so we got in the fridge next.
You're thinking cap on my head, didn't you? We're going to mix up this honey, mustard, with this blueberry antioxidant loaded yogurt. We're going to mix this. I'm going to, now there I go. Okay, we're good. I'm going to pull it over to my left, to my right. I mean, a little bit, stir and stir, a little bit more. I just had a muscle spasm in my throat. Now, you're just going to get this on your fingers, and you're going to massage this on your face. Massage, and get all those dirt and things out of there. Careful not to get it on your lip. I think I've got plenty there. Thank you very much. All right, on the nose. You got it, please. You know this is good for this honey mustard. Where your sinuses? Yes, ma'am. Blackheads right out of there. Right then, if you were doing a mask, you wanted to cleanse, you would keep this on your skin for 20 minutes, but we're going to wipe it off right now. Wipe it off right now. Now, if that would soak for 20 minutes, then you would be sloughing off some more dead skin cells, and your skin would come off, well, looking real smooth and shiny. And then I've got a rack here on the right. Put that in my nice warm water. Please let me. Right.
Now, don't rub your wings too hard. If you rub too hard, it's bad for your skin. It'll make you look old.
That's good. I'm done with that. Sure. Now we're going to talk about exfoliation.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Let me get this out of the way.
Now, exfoliation. Slough off those dead skin cells. Like those airbrush ladies look like they don't have any, you will look like you are airbrushed. But let me tell you a secret. You can buy all kinds of products that claim that they are exfoliators. And you've got your apricot seeds and your walnut seeds and your whatnot all seeds and salt and sugar, but you know what? No matter how much they just grind those up, it's still going to scratch your skin. And your skin wants to be pretty. It doesn't want to be scratched up. So they make products, those little round things, they're called jojoba beads. They're expensive. Just skip them because you can make your own, right? You got on your skin, plain, Abby? Yeah. Over here in my right hand, yeah. Are there apples in my plain color? That's not my plain color oatmeal, is it?
I hate to tell you this, but one of the ladies this morning, she decided she wanted to go on a walk.
Yeah.
And bless her little heart, she got into the biggest poison ivy bush.
Yeah.
And when she came back to the church, she said that colloidal oatmeal, it really helps dry up that poison ivy.
It does.
And so she didn't know that that was your colloidal oatmeal. And so, well, we just thought, why not use apple oatmeal? Because you know what they say.
What do they say?
An apple will take keeps those wrinkles away.
They do say that, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
All right then. Again, you were not thinking, Cal.
I know.
Need to get that checked out. More of this here plain homemade blueberry yogurt in this colloidal apple oatmeal, and we're going to mash it around. Stir it around so that if you just take dry oatmeal, of course, it's just going to fall right off your skin. But you mix it up with your good antioxidant yogurt, and then you've got something to work with, you know. So I'm going to pick up some of my natural homemade in my own kitchen and your own church, homemade exfoliation stuff. And you're going to massage gently, not too hard. Feels nice. Tastes good. Have a snack and skincare.
Then you get on your nose, you missed a little.
You are just a little too comfortable. Any blackheads that you didn't get before those apples? I've got them now. Now, you just wipe it off. Gently. Gently wipe it off. In a minute. Right here. Right on the right. Dip that down in there. Now at home you just use your running water, of course, but we're going to use our little party bucket of water here. Not too hard. Mustard water on that. That's some sour water. Loving it, loving it. Now, see that? You see how I glow?
Yeah, you do.
I'm glowing. I'm definitely probably a different color, aren't I? Now, your skin is prepared for very much makeup at all, let me tell you. But I'm going to show you some hints about looking natural. This is not my makeup.
Well, you know how them preschoolers are. They're so cute that age. I mean, they'll just say the craziest things.
I love them.
Well, they ordered new art supplies.
Yeah.
And they got more makeup mixed up with their new art supplies. So we just thought on the spot, we'll send the assistant pastor down to the half-dollar store and see if he can paint out.
$50.
He's great with colors.
Oh!
So he can cut makeup for you.
Yes, you know what? It is very colorful. It's good with colors. Y'all have had a hilarious time downstairs having to get off the chain is more like it. I'm going to pick up some of this foundation over here on my left. I'm going to take that cap off. And I'm going to squirt just a little bit in my hands. Just a little bit. That probably has a mind of its own. I'm having more of those muscle spasms in my hands. And
and you're just going to smooth it on. And the trick to foundation is to not leave any finger streaks. And you want it all nice and even. You want to get it over your eyes a little bit. You want to cover all your boo-boo blemishes and get your nose. See that? Now, if you're not sure if you got it on nice enough, you get a little sponge and you smooth it. Or dab it. I might have a neurological problem. Is there a neurologist in the house? Right. Then let's add some color. We're going to do some eyeshadows here. Yes, we are going to do some eyeshadows. Yes, I definitely have neurological problems. I'm feeling, okay, there we go. Now, it's nice if you're just doing a real quick day, just put on one color, one shade, but you can also put on 3 shades. This is a nice, what would you call that? Mustard? No, mustard yellow, I think. You can close your eye. I should close the other one first. Always tell yourself which eye you're going for. Stay with that plan. Here's the middle, and we'll get ourselves some of this cherry color eyeshadow. Just a dab will do it. That's the one I'm sticking with. I'm sticking with the plan. There's another shade over here for just highlighting. What would we call that? Blueberry blue? I would call it blueberry blue. I don't think I'm eating any fruits for the rest of the life. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that natural? Now, let's talk about blushing. When you blush, when you add your blush, you want it to look like you have just a natural blush, natural glow. So if you're in your teens and your early 20s, you just kind of put a smile and put it on the apples of your cheeks. And if you're in your 30s, you start to have just a little bit of that sag, in your cheeks. So you don't want to highlight that sag. So you would put it more on your, what do you call that, cheekbone. And then you have that natural glow. And if you add some, here and there to your temples and your nose and your chin, that looks like the sun has just kissed you and you are kissing me all over. I'm not even on. There we go. Now I've got some eye problems. Add that to my nose just a little bit for a little bit of glow. Just feeling the sunshine now. Let the sunshine in. So, and then if you want to highlight your lips, because once you put on your makeup, your lips get kind of covered up. So we will add a lip liner. Now with the lip liner, you just obviously line your lips, but color them in too, because that'll make your lipstick last. He's so good with color. All right, let's go with this. Let's put this lip liner on. My lips. You might want to go a little darker. I can keep them back and forth. There, you're getting me now. Your lipstick lasts all day. Now, a natural lip color is a little bit darker than your natural shade of your lips. You didn't send one single woman with that man. Let's add some lipstick to our lips.